Hello Zorgonians and welcome to Newdoodles. This is a brand new series wherein I go over some news that I found today, and I'll try to keep my opinion to myself on the matter. If you find an error in my reporting, please go ahead and comment down below. I'll try my best to correct it. The news will go in segments. I'll put the links of my sources in the description. Alright, let's go. Recently, YouTube prankster Crazy Sumit touches a woman's ass in a kissing prank. Yeah, this is what we expect from pranksters nowadays, right? So anyways, the prank goes like this. He'll go in for an unreciprocated, unconsented kiss, and then he'll proceed to molest the woman he was going to kiss. That woman will proceed to chase him for a few feet, and then she'll just give up and he'll run away. I'll admit, this looks fake. It really does look fake, and it doesn't really matter if it's fake or not. It's still an abominable act, but it looks fake. He did apologize later on, saying, and apologies by the way, he either spoke too quickly for me to understand or was speaking Hindi. And I quote, said, and I really apologize, yeah, and I'm really sorry, yeah, really sorry, I really apologize for this disrespect. Now, I'm more inclined to believe that he was speaking Hindi, the national language of India, Sumit's homeland, as some people say while speaking non-English. He said that he was afraid of legal action, which may or may not be true. Please take that with a pinch of salt. Either way, this kind of prank is what is diluting the real, non-harmful, and almost non-existent pranks of YouTube. FouseyTube, Prank Nation, and then there's guys like this. Sumit has 154,000 subscribers, 21 videos over the course of a year, and at least 3 million video views. Why someone would jeopardize not only their YouTube career and monetary gain, but also their very liberty is beyond me. New Delhi police had the original videos taken down, yet the channel still remains. New Delhi's police are working with Google to track not only Sumit, but whoever helped him film the acts he committed. YouTube intellectual alt-right supporter Millennial Woes, with 20,000 subscribers and at least a few 100,000 views, was recently ousted by the UK-based news network known as the Daily Record, after not only essentially doxing Woes, giving out his real name, and letting the entire world know of him, they proceeded to harass Woes at his home, forcing Woes to call the police to get them to bugger off. They further insulted him as to release the information of him living with his parent and being unemployed. But Zorlin, you ask, what could someone possibly do to piss the media off so much? Well, that would be blatant racism. Woes has made multiple videos with the ideal that he wants certain countries to be certain demographics, essentially stating that countries like the UK should oust any and all other races, excluding the Caucasians within. Though hateful, he justifies this by stating he doesn't incite violence. But his alt-right peers would disagree, as at an alt-right convention, many members of his alt-right group, though not Woes himself, stood up and performed the Bellamy/Roman salute, otherwise known as the Nazi salute, and said, "Hail Trump." Poor Trump. A mean-turned-serious problem. Has to deal with racists everywhere taking his name. Come on now, let the two-paid dickhead be racist on his own terms. Don't you assholes try to speed up the process of discrediting him. It also came into being that his neighbors complained about the fact that he was outbursting racist rhetoric, but this didn't come out until after the Daily Record published his information. So I would assume that the neighbors only started paying attention after the Daily Record published this information. So it's their fault on their part for only starting to pay attention after the news covered it. They should have noticed the racist rhetoric beforehand and complained to the authorities. Maybe they could have gotten a noise complaint. Now, a lot of news people are stating that he supported this action, but I can't find anything that would indicate that. Furthermore, though I personally find his rhetoric disgustingly racist and would happily spit in his food, the amount of harassment that has gone into this is insane. Yes, he's a bigoted racist fool, but allowing racist fools like this to exist is the price of freedom of speech. It's not all bad, though, because allowing people like this to exist also allows anti-racist rhetoric to blossom. I can see what the Daily Record wanted. They wanted him to suffer. But this was not the way to go about it. Doxing is a serious fucking problem in the YouTube community, and that's how this relates back to the YouTube community. Giving out someone's private information, in essence, the Daily Record giving out Woes' real name to the public, is seriously wrong, and I can't support the Record for doing that. He's a racist moron, but he's also entitled to privacy. Whether or not you like him or his ideas, that's a fact. In more lighthearted news, albeit still depressing news for me, recently Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beat out FIFA 17 on the UK sales chart. God damn it, COD's like that 70-year-old uncle who wears overall short and says he sags, and wears rose gold dentures and thinks that he's wearing bling. COD's a dead fucking meme and it needs to die. Like, let the creative minds of the COD series work on something new, please. 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 However, in better news, GTA 5 getting the love it so deserves, as it was left relatively high and dry after its hype died down, ranking 3 on the chart, and some of my personal favorites of 2016, Mafia 3 and Watch Dogs 2, are also on the list, ranking 7 and 6 respectively. Pokemon Sun also spiked in purchases, ranking 9 surprisingly. The NES Classic Edition's hacking and modding community also started a breakthrough today. By exploiting the Super Mario save system, they can load exponentially more ROMs into it. Good on you, old gamers. Have fun with your childhood. Steam also had a great improvement on number of concurrent users, raising nearly 1.1 million users consistently from last year, with a backlog of more than 125 million users. 125 million, eh? Looks like PewDiePie's got a new goal in mind: to beat Steam in a contest of admirers/haters. Who will win? Tune in late 2017. For fans of Uncharted, if you haven't heard, and don't groan yet, writer Joe Carnahan is finished with the Uncharted movie script. Hold on now, don't get too dramatic, this isn't Cancer Alert. Joe Carnahan actually wrote for a few good movies, including The A-Team, which was a pretty big success, though I do hope Carnahan shaped up. Apparently films like The A-Team were criticized for a lackluster story, which I believe Uncharted is acclaimed for its impeccable story. Here's to hope, my fellow gamers. Anyways, that's all the news I've got for you today, Zorgonians. If you enjoyed this noodle of a news doodle, rate, comment, like, and subscribe, Zorgonians. Also, what's your opinion on free speech? Should hate speech be allowed? Why or why not? Comment down below. Let's get a debate started.